Action, the guys. Action, nice and quick. Here we go.
It looks like just another video shoot, but for Backstreet Boy Brian Littrell, it was the chance meeting of a lifetime.
We were out in Los Angeles shooting a video for a single that was coming out, and there was a pile of headshots from some ladies that were going to be in the video. So I started thumbing through them, and the last one I came to was Leighanne. And I thought, wow, she's pretty. I have to remember her name. She came over to me, and she bumped into me, and she said, hello, my name's Leighanne. And I said, I know.
To his fans around the world, Brian Littrell needs no introduction. The Backstreet Boys have sold over 63 million records in just 3 years. But when fate brought Brian together with actress Leighanne Wallace, seen here the day they met, both of their lives would change forever.
All I saw were like miles of girls and crazy screaming, crying, people like crushing each other and falling. Like they would be like, whoa, screaming like this, and they would pass out.
At first, the couple kept their romance secret, but there was no hiding the feelings Brian had for his newfound love.
If I could just make someone to be perfect, it would be Leighanne. And she just knocked me off my feet.
Finally, after squeezing moments together between sold-out tours, platinum records, and every kind of music award, Brian and Leighanne found a chance to be alone.
I go down on my knee, and I have the ring box in my hand, and I said that she means the world to me, which she does. And I've waited all my life to find someone like her, because she's my match.
Brian proposed with a stunning 4-carat engagement ring with 2 white diamond trillions flanking an exquisite square-cut canary stone.
I've always been very fascinated by diamonds and stones and just the class of jewelry that it has.
Lucky for me.
A few months later, the couple's friends and family received an unusual invitation in the mail.
Once upon a time, not so long ago, in the land where peaches grow to ripe perfection, lived a beautiful golden-haired maiden named Leighanne.
The wedding had to be a fairy tale wedding. It needed to be a ball, a gala.
We wanted every couple that came to the wedding to feel like they were getting married all over again.
On the morning of the wedding, New York hairstylist Alan White began working to give Leighanne the look of a princess.
It took 4 hours and I guess 6 hair pieces, and we got the fairy tale hair. I mean, I showed him a picture and he bettered the picture.
And to go with the fairy tale hair came a Vera Wang dress in the grand style of an 18th century ball gown.
This dress takes 30 minutes to get into. It stands up by itself in the corner, so you literally step in the dress, then it zips, and then you tie the corset.
When I heard the first musical note and the organ started playing, and I was like, ooh, you know, this is really happening.
In the majestic setting of the Peachtree Christian Church in Atlanta, in front of 300 of their friends and family, Brian and Leighanne proclaimed their love for each other in a poignant religious ceremony.
Church has always been a big part of my life, and when I met Leighanne, we started going to church together, because I feel, and I know she does, is that's the strength that can help you get through a lot of life's ups and downs. I personally couldn't wait until we got to the end, and Pastor Collins says, ladies and gentlemen,
may I present to you
Mr. and Mrs. Brian Thomas Littrell. And I was like,
all I could think of was, let's get down that aisle, you know, and enjoy all the time, all the preparation, and experience all the love, and let people see the love between us.
It was like all the pressure was gone, and let the good times begin.
Although the couple decided against video cameras, the photographs from the reception at the Atlanta Four Seasons Hotel captured the joy that was shared by everyone there.
The cake is absolutely magnificent. The gold pieces were 23-karat gold, and everything on the cake was edible.
As well as their wedding cake, the couple also had a unique groom's cake shaped like a humidor with edible cigars. Most of the guests were fooled.
They thought it was cigars, and they were sneaking the cigars like,
they were taking the
these
cigars,
Havanas
stealing
or something.
Then they realized later when they grabbed them in their pocket that
They were mushy.
And among the list of suspects included all 4 of Brian's partners in the Backstreet Boys.
The guys showed up and showed their support, and I was very thankful for that.
But the group didn't stay spectators for long.
Kevin, of course, comes over to me and he says, do you mind if we get up on stage? Because we're all hams. We love attention. And so my brother, who was my best man, and Kevin, my cousin, got up on stage and they were singing.
The impromptu performance included Brick House by the Commodores and Celebration by Kool and the Gang.
We had to yank them off the stage, by the way.
But for Leighanne, her fairy tale wedding had one more surprise, as her new husband serenaded her with a ballad he'd written specifically for the occasion.
I wrote it especially for her, and it was especially for that moment. Like, I put myself in that situation, like everything is said and done. How would I feel at that moment? Beautiful you are, compassionate is she. You have made me what I am. She's all I hope to be. The world, it lies in you, fulfilling all my dreams. She is my dream come true, and in just 2 words, my destiny. 'Cause you are everything, everything my heart could ever imagine. Everything you are. Don't cry, man.